Justus Lauhaluoma lähtee tähän superhittiin paalut paikalta. Justus Lauhaluoma take the pole position on this Superheat. Veeti Salmi second place, Unto Olavi Laakkonen third, that's one. Fourth place, Kevin Karib from Sweden fifth place. Onni Kumpula sixth place. Siinä kuusikko tosiaan tähän superhiittiin. Kumpulakin on saanut sieltä maitin jälleen päälle ja hänen iskäkin näin tuossa noin ja sanoi, että on ollut pientä ongelmaa, on konetta leikannut ja muuta kiinni ja muuta tapahtunut sieltä. Mutta nyt kun lähdetään rakentamaan päivää sitten tuohon kärkiosastoon finaalilähtöjärjestystä, niin kaikki on sitä myöten kunnossa. Siellä on Paloneva, Henri Palonen on yksi eilispäivän nopeimmista, vähän epäonninen. Siellä tapahtui kaikenlaista. Max Löfgren siellä myös saanut hyvän vauhdin päälle. Kasiruudussa Aapo Yläkojola, Kasper Stognappi, Jonathan Rämö, Valtteri Vepsäläinen ja Leo Tiitta. Mielenkiintoinen eilispäivän yksi nopeimmista. Niin hän oli vähän ohjelmaa, hän lähtee tähän ruutuun 13. Eli mitä vaan voi tapahtua. Kaikki alkaa olla valmista. Ladies and gentlemen, Superheat Junior silmiemme edessä. Lauhalauma, Salmi, Laakkonen, Svan, Krabi ja sitten lähdetään. Siellä pientä osumaa tulee jo keskivaiheilla ilmeisesti, mutta päästään kuin päästäänkin siitä lähtemään. Ja onko siellä sitten Veeti Salmi, joka ottaa kärkipaikan Lauhaluoman kanssa? Kyllä, RVS Motorsport. Veeti Salmi vie joukkoa tällä hetkellä siellä TV. Turpokin kattoo siellä parikkomuurilla, että nyt toimii. Salmi, Lauhalamas vaan, Laakkonen, Tiitta. Onko Tiitta noussut? Hetkinen, nyt katsotaan mikä on meininki. Noussut jo 7 paikkaa. Andrea Mikalseni noussut sieltä myös. Hetkinen, katsotaan onko hän jo noussut noin paljon. Taulu näyttää, että tulosta on tullut ja noussut sieltä jo 16 sijaa. Näin se on tauluun uskominen. Teo Tiitta 7 sijaa ja Adrian Mikkelsen noussut sieltä 16 sijaa ensimmäisellä kierroksella. Numero 317 straight from Norway. 16 sijaa. What a battle. I just say, Jason, the one of the best one lap wonders. Adrian Mikkelsen, 60 place in the one lap.
That's absolutely amazing to see how much work he's done. So Andreas Mikkelsen now up into 5th position, having worked his way from the back. Absolutely crazy just how much progress he's made. So great that the Norwegian wants to get straight back on the horse again. 16 places in just one lap. That shows you how determined he is to go for the victory. Vitti Salmi from Justus Lauhaluoma, Onttu Olavi Laakkonen, Ted Svan, Adrian Mikkelsen, Leo Tiitta, Kevin Karib, Henri Paloneva, Max Löfgren and Onni Kumpula in the top 10. A very tough day at the office expected in junior.
Yeah, there's gonna hard racing. As I said, Veeti Salmi ja Lauhaluoma, they're gonna battle all the way in the front already. Siinä Lauhaluoma antoi äsken Veeti Salmelle vähän takapuskuriin fiilistä tällä hetkellä. Ja Veeti Salmi sanoi, tervetuloa mukaan tanssiin, let's go!
So as Vitti Salma runs under the roller coaster once again, Lauhaluoma giving him close proximity. These are the two guys that won races over the course of yesterday. And now they are squabbling at the front. A little bit of a nudge on the back of Salmi. Nothing wrong with that. Mikkelsen up to 4th now. So he's made another place. So Andreas Mikkelsen now going to try and make his bid. A huge airborne moment from Unto Olavi Laakkonen, bouncing over the curbs at the chicane, somehow managing to land it relatively square. And now Andreas Mikkelsen's going to go for 3rd position, and he's there. The Norwegian gets the move in the velodrome.
Crazy overtaken, man. And siellä Mikkelsen näyttää, että ei muuta kuin mennään eteenpäin. Siinä muuten takana edelleen Tiitta ja kumppanit, Laakkonen siellä mukana. Katsotaan miten homma lähtee toimimaan. Leo Tiitta straight from Finland, also one of the gaining up already 8 places.
Fantastic work and some real determination there in X30 Junior. Incredible to think that it's already ended up being so incredibly close all the way through, but of course dropping down to the tail end of the field. Andreas Mikkelsen, after a tough day at the racing yesterday, having to go from the back and now working his way further up. An amazing charge back. So this is demonstration of just how determined he is. Up to 3rd position now though, trying to take on Salmi and Lauhaluoma.
Ja Lauhaluoma pitää vähän treenata noita suoraan puskuriantoja. Tuli mennä aika kovaa se Veeti-Salmin takaosa. Toivottavasti ei vaan puskuri mennyt sisään. Erittäin hienosti Lauhaluoma ajaa ja antaa Salmelle vähän vauhtia sieltä. Salmi pitää hommaa tyylikkäästi, mutta straight from Norway, Mikkelsen is on fire for this lap. He's gaining up for those two, Salmi ja Lauhaluoma. Katsotaan Lauhaluoman tilanne. No nyt oli hyvän näköinen pusku sieltä. Little more pushing up for Veeti-Salmi.
The back end is starting to kick out a little bit for the leaders. You can see that the tyre degradation is starting to become a factor. So Salmi, Lauhaluoma, Mikkelsen, Laakkonen, Tita, Svan, Garib, Paloneva, Löfgren, Kumpala, Jaakkola and Vipsalainen from Stocknap, who's worked his way to 13th. Mäkkinen losing out to Jonathan Ramo on that last lap. And then Elias Kühler, Prushov, Ramo, Jolikikka, Heinonen and Niklas Kangasalo.
Kova vääntö tällä hetkellä. Mikkelsen is trying to get up for Lauhaluoma. Nyt katsotaan, onko Norja vastaan Suomi tällä hetkellä. Finland against Norway and Mikkelsen tried to get outside. What a pass!
Yeah, Mikkelsen got a great run off of the final turn at pit special and was able to get the job done. In fact, Lauhaluoma was actually pulling aside to break the toe, and it actually just opened the door. He actually just gave it. He gave it through Andreas Mikkelsen. He was able to get the sweep.
That one is a little bit problems on the third corner there. But let's see, the Norwegian star, Mikkelsen, on fire on this Superheat.
Trying to close up on Veeti-Salmi.
Yeah, Veeti-Salmi is a little bit try to gaining up, but no, the Mikkelsen is there.
And what about the battle behind them? We've got Lauhaluoma, Laakkonen, Tita, Svan, all four of them in a line. Mikkelsen's going to have a good run off the turn. He's got good pace. Can he dive in for turn one? He's having to think about it. He waits for his moment. It's not yet. Still 4 minutes and 24 on the clock. So he's got plenty of time, but if he sees a gap, it's going to be very tempting indeed to go for it. So Veeti-Salmi still controlling the pace of this one over the bridge. Is it going to be a move into the velodrome? No, not yet. They're trying to pull out a gap now.
Yeah, Veeti-Salmi close the door. Salmi pitää siitä norjalaista takana. Nyt katsotaan Mikkelsenin haaste. He's not coming yet. Veeti-Salmi is leading with the problems now.
Yeah, the back end's starting to slide. He's really struggling on tyres. And so as the drivers get closer and closer to the final, don't forget they'll get a fresh set of tyres for the final, but that's not the point. He wants to make sure he's got good grip and good traction everywhere he possibly can. Down to the inside of turn one, he again just takes a more defensive line to the inside, hugs the radius on the apex, and now he's got to try and fend off from Andreas Mikkelsen, who's again looking for a move, but Veeti-Salmi is placing his kart in the middle of the road in the braking zones. Now Mikkelsen's going to look. Oh, Salmi cut across him. So now the chance to go for the overtaking move is going to be even more tempting for Andreas Mikkelsen, knowing that Salmi's going to chop across him. He needs to make a decisive move and fairly early into the run for the velodrome.
Veeti-Salmi needs this position. He want to start final in the front. Katsotaan, Veeti-Salmi taistelee norjalaisen kanssa. Sitten vedetään. Ei auta vielä. Hyvältä näyttää tällä hetkellä suomalaista laseelta, jos katsotaan tätä hommaa, mutta Mikkelsen on nähnyt oman mahdollisuuden loistaa.
We've got an off on the far side. That is a retirement for one of the Gillards, I believe. So trying to make out who it is that is no longer circulating. That looks like Henry Pallanova. Well, Henry Pallanova, I think, is still circulating. I'm fairly sure he's on a Tony kart rather than on the chassis that's pulled off to the side. Mind you, I don't see Pallanova still circulating. Maybe that is the 315 that's retired. Certainly. No, it's Niklas Kangasalo. My apologies. So Niklas Kangasalo has not come through, and so it's him that's retired from the race on this occasion. Meanwhile, Mikkelsen needs to make his move on Salmi really quickly, because we've got Lauhaluoma, Laakkonen and Leo Tita not that far away.
Yeah, they are gaining up. And we're gonna see the 6 cars soon on the same train. Veeti-Salmi vetää luukkuja kiinni ja se tekee sen, että Mikkelsen joutuu katselemaan vähän erilaisia linjoja. Ja nyt on tilanne se, että Lauhaluoma is gaining up also. Laakkonen is coming on the same parties. Let's see what's gonna happen. Veeti-Salmi is trying to get it in the lead. Salmi taistelee kovaa, kun lähdetään vielä minuutti 30 sekuntia aikaa. Salmi is trying to get Mikkelsen behind.
1 minute 27 on
Yeah.
the clock, 3 laps to go. And this is where Mikkelsen needs to get on with it because he knows that Laholoma is very close behind him. Down to the first hairpin. Salmi again protects the inside line. Mikkelsen needs to kick out and look for the move. Into the left, into the right. They bounce over the curbs. Is this going to be the chance for Mikkelsen? He's trying to open up the gap and he's there. Mikkelsen dives in, but Salmi holds it right round the outside. Brilliant racing. Here comes Laholoma. He's going to dive in on Mikkelsen and take second place in the velodrome.
Yeah, Veeti Salmi not giving up.
Oh, what a comeback from Mikkelsen. He got him straight back on the exit.
Crossover move.
Absolutely perfect.
Veeti Salmi is not giving up and is gaining up for the others for joining the party. Laholoma, Laakkonen, Tiitta, Swan. I think 2 more laps to go. 2 more laps to go.
So it looks like we've got retirements from both Paloneva and Kangasalo. Here comes the sweeper and Mikkelsen's down to 4th because now Laholoma and Laakkonen have managed to get through. That's what the toe can do down the main straight.
No niin, olipa hienoa vääntöä siinä suomalaista. Nyt on sitten Laholoma ja Laakkonen ja kumppanit tässä samassa hommassa mukana. Norjalainen siellä 4. Tiittakin on siellä vielä mukana. 1.5 lap to go.
Well, a couple of laps ago, Mikkelsen was looking like the only man who could take on Veeti Salmi for the win. Now there's 5 of them, maybe even 6 if you look at Ted Svan. So there's a great opportunity to win this one, but who's going to get it? It really is going to be a nail-biter to the wire. Under pit special for the penultimate time and onto the main straight. The last lap board will be shown this time for Superheat in the Junior X30. It's going to be side by side. Salmi trying to hold on. Look at the waft of Laakkonen. Laakkonen might get the chance around the outside. Big dive on the inside of Salmi. Laakkonen's going to get past them both. Laakkonen through to the lead past Salmi.
Salmi takes the second place and what the Veeti Salmi late launch hit the inside and there we go. There we go. Laakkonen says, hey, no problem, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's take this one, this is good for me.
Salmi takes the lead back from Laakkonen. Mikkelsen in 3rd position. I think that's Leo Tita that's now come forward into 4th position in front of Laholoma and Ted Svan. So now they're only going to have the run to pit special. Salmi's going to try and hold this one from Laakkonen. Mikkelsen in 3rd position, hoping for a sprint out of the final turn. Could there be a battle to the line? It looks like it's going to be tricky. Checkered flag is in the air. It's going to be tight. Oh, who's going to get it? Salmi just in front. The 3 of them covered by a whisker over a 1/10 of a second. Incredible. Salmi, Laakkonen and Mikkelsen. Boy, is this final later going to be epic.
This is going to be crazy. Veeti Salmi, Unto-Olavi Laakkonen, what a drive. Second, 3rd place, Adrian Mikkelsen. And the 4th, Justus Laholma, Tes Vaan, Onni Kumpula. And Leo Tita in the 4th place. Yeah, good racing, very good racing.
Very solid, very exciting stuff. And so there's going to be a lot more of that kind of battling to come. But what an incredible position it is for Veeti Salmi, having worked so hard, and well played to Adrian Mikkelsen to go all the way back to 3rd.